The Honorable Chairman of the Mann School, Mr. J.S. Mann, the Principal, Commander V.K. Banga have already arrived. Dear audience, the Honorable Chief Guest of today's program has arrived. I request the audience to please stand up. I request the audience to stand up in the guard. Honorable Chief Guest is being escorted by the School Captain Master Shivam Sharma for the Guard of Honor.
Contingent is commanded by House Captain Govind Nalyan, followed by Vyas House led by House Captain Nishant, Dayanand House led by House Vice Captain Tushar Saroha, NCC flag bearer Sons.
The inspection of the troop is now over and the Honorable Chief Guest is being escorted to the flag base. The Honorable Chief Guest is being escorted by the NCC pilots Sergeant Sanyam Sharma and Sergeant Ashridev.
to give a floral welcome to the Honorable Chief Guest of the function, Mr. Sanjay Goyal, Director, Education and Sports. May I request Sayukta, Dayanand House Captain Girls, to do the honors. Sayukta, please. May I request Nandini, Vyas House Captain Girls, to extend a floral welcome to Reverend Chairman of the Mann School, Mr. J.S. Mann. Thank you, Nandini, for doing the honors. Thank you, sir. Next we have Buddha House Captain Girls, Ishita, to offer a floral welcome to Madam Sarita Mann. Today, we have with us Mr. Jo Chin Kepperstein from Ministry of Education, Germany, to promote sustainable development goals in India. May I request Anjali Arya, School Vice Captain Girls, to present a bouquet to serve. Thank you, Anjali. And thank you, sir. To offer a floral welcome to Mrs. Anima Horo, DDE, District Northwest A, may I request Sayukta to do the honors. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your benign presence.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear audience, MAPS Band, the Mann School Band is all set to deliver a musical performance that demands accolades and encouragement from all. When one plays for a band, it teaches the team spirit and a training for working hard in life. The MAPS Band musicians will play different tunes on brass instruments. MAPS Band, which gives a display of its prowess on important occasions of the school, will be led by band majors Harsh Prakash and Khushi Pawar. They will play the following tunes: Bahubali as welcome tune, Quick March with Kadam Kadam Badhai Ja, General Tepi for Quick March, Chariots of Fire, Hispana Kenny, a Spanish tune,
बैंड डिस्प्ले समाप्त हुआ। मंच से गुजरने की आज्ञा चाहता हूँ श्रीमान।
Ladies and gentlemen, hasn't the Maps Band really made a day for us? Please put up your hands together. Performance by Maps Band.
Dear audience, you can catch 38th Celebration of Excellence of the Mann School online on YouTube. You have to type Fairgaze, Fairgaze. Please type Fairgaze on YouTube, and the first link which you would be getting is of the online 38th Celebration of Excellence of the Mann School. You can share it with your friends, your family and your relatives as well. Now, it's well known that success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love for what you are doing or learning to do. Dear audience, our today's success story is the outcome of our year-long endeavors put in meticulously by us to present the summarized form of our school's initiatives, targets, achievements, and aspirations as the annual school report for the academic session 2018-19. I would like to call upon Commander V.K. Banga, Principal of the Mann School, who is a leader, a provider, a source of encouragement and a determinant to the success of the school. Sir, please.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sanjay Goyal, Director Education and Sports, Delhi, Mr. J.S. Mann, the Chairman, the Mann School, Mrs. Sarita Mann, Mrs. Anima, Horo, DDE, District Northwest, Mr. Joe, dignitaries, guests, valuable parents, Mr. Subhir Kinna, Secretary MOS, Mr. Ashish Khatri, Joint Secretary MOS, loving members of MOS, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. I take this pride in expressing my profound gratitude on behalf of the Mann School family to the benign presence of Mr. Sanjay Goyal, Director, Education and Sports, Delhi, who is presiding over the 30th Celebration of Excellence 2018 of the school today. I also convey thanks to Mrs. Shali Verma. Of course, she due to some reason could not come. We also convey our thanks to Mrs. Anima Horo, DD District Northwest, and Mr. Joe for their benign presence today. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sanjay Goyal is a seasoned scholar and a distinct administrator. We feel elated to share with august gathering that he has a rich experience of serving at various levels as a leader and administrator. He has done MPhil in business management and holds a master's degree in management by exception. He has distinguished himself in his service as collector in Daman, Diu and Dadra and Nagar Haveli. His dedication and competence got him elevated to the post of Deputy Commissioner and District Magistrate at Itanagar and Delhi respectively prior to taking over as Director Education and Sports. We welcome you, sir. The Mann School is founded on a belief that education is not only confined to textbooks. It calls on the real potential of students so that they develop into creative, responsible and successful citizens. Maximum exposure is therefore given to them through various activities beyond academics to fulfill these objectives. Academic excellence is the backbone of any educational institution. In the CBSE results of class 12th and 10th, 46 students scored more than 90% and 137 students scored above 75% marks in different subjects. Nandini Tushid from the humanities stream stood topper, scoring 94.5%, followed by Sapna Bhardwaj and Nikhil Mann. Saudi topped the commerce stream. Yathas Saini stood topper in science stream. Tanish Mittal stood with 96.6%, followed by Nancy and Vansh on second and third position respectively for class 10th exam. 8 students have qualified JEE NEET competitions. Majority of them have already joined either medical or engineering colleges. The school provides ample opportunities to students to compete in national and international Olympiads conducted by the Science Olympiad Foundation, that is SOF, in science, cyber, mathematics, English, sports and general knowledge. I feel happy to share that 5,651 students, those who have appeared, participated in these examinations, have qualified. 100% result is there. 109 students ranked in top 100 in different Olympiads at state level. Master Tanish Mittal was ranked 37 at international level in the International English Olympiad. Master Vansh, Master Rian maintained a national rank of 13th and 20th in NCO respectively. You would be happy to know that Mavicians won the Innovation Fest consecutively for 3 years, organized by National Science Center. Shivam Gupta, Jasmine and Vansh proudly lifted the winner's trophy. Another feather was added to our cap as young delegates of South of our school won the trophy for their outstanding contribution in the Northeast Students Conclave during India International Science Festival held at Lucknow. Master Shivam Gupta got selected to participate in the Young Scientist Conference. Research papers of Jasmine and Vansh were published in the abstract book published by Government of India. Mr. Rajesh Vashisht, HOD Science, was honored with the Teacher Par Excellence Award by IIHN. He, along with Ms. Sangeeta Vashisht, who is HOD Commerce, was also the recipient of Best International Teachers Award by Institute of Company Secretaries of India in association with Science Olympiad Foundation. Literary activities like debate, declamation, quiz, exhibition and inter-school competitions are the fundamentals of school calendar. A competent three-member team of debaters from Department of English participated in the All India G.D. Birla Platinum Jubilee English Debate Competition at Birla Public School, Pilani, and earned the second position of the school. Magicians have always extended their boundaries and emerged in the forefront. In the series of accomplishments, the students embarked position in the English essay writing, painting and street play competitions at district level road safety campaign organized by Delhi Traffic Police. The students of Department of Psychology brought laurels to the school by standing first in the extempore speech and third in the National Psycho Olympiad held at the National Science Center. They received Exemplary Achievement Award and Meritorious Achievement Award respectively in the three categories among 46 participating teams. Ample opportunities are provided to the magicians to prove their mettle in various sports and games at school, cluster, regional and national levels. 227 students participated in basketball, badminton, swimming, football, cricket, gymnastics and athletics at zonal level, out of which 73 students played for state and won medals and cash prizes. 11 students have been selected to play SGFI Nationals. In IPSC national level competition, 115 students participated in basketball, swimming, cricket and football and brought 4 gold medals, 4 silver and 5 bronze medals along with cash prizes. NCC has been an integral part of the school. I take pride in sharing that now the school has Junior Division Armored Wing, Junior Division Air Wing and Junior Division Girls Wing, which has been added during this particular year. Army troops, cadets lifted trophies for being the best in discipline, volleyball and drill in the combined annual training camp. Horse riding is a tradition with the school since its inception. The skillful daredevils have always made the school proud by returning home with tally of medals in their kitty. To awaken the spirit of community service among students, the school's Eco Club launched campaign which included plantation, distribution of cloth bags and organization of street plays not only in the vicinity of Holombi but also at different destinations during tours and tracks for which magicians were appreciated and applauded. For your information, the school campus is already declared a polythene-free zone. Keen to provide international exposure to magicians, the school hosted a student exchange program with a school in Germany and contributed in strengthening Indo-German ties. A team of 21 students along with 2 teachers visited the Mann school for 10 days. Magicians also got exposure to culture, development and civic temperament of the people of USA during their educational trip to East Coast of USA. 48 students of the school enrolled with Prachin Kala Kendra qualified their annual examination in vocal instrumental music professional course with excellent result. The distinctive efforts of the school and staff made it possible to attain 12th rank in All India ranking by Education World in day cum boarding school category. The school has also been awarded with the Elite School Award of North India in top day cum boarding schools category and Green School of the Year Award for North India category by School News. The school is also a recipient of International School Award by British Council. Staying updated is the key to success in any field, especially in education. Our teachers constantly strive for the same by attending teachers orientation program by NCERT and other renowned agencies. Ensuring a bright future, the school keeps providing career guidance to the students in various fields. MS, adherent to sustainable development in alliance with the Tata Power is hastening solar power with a 300 kilowatt solar power system, which is the biggest project among the schools in Delhi. The school has successfully digitized and made all its correspondence online to promote paperless work environment. I gratefully acknowledge the meaningful cooperation of our alumni, members of the Mann School Old Students Society, that is MOS, who keep visiting their alma mater frequently and keep motivating and guiding the students to scale new heights. They not only actively participate in school activities like cross country and many more, cherishing the memories of their good old school days, but also recognize the efforts of the teaching and non-teaching employees on various occasions by felicitating them. I owe my special thanks to Lieutenant Colonel Prahlad Onem, alumnus 1995 batch, of procuring an RCL gun after Vijayanta tank, which is proudly displayed on the campus. I also express my appreciation and gratitude to the local administration, Delhi Police, Delhi Traffic Police, for their timely cooperation, which has contributed to the success of this event. We shall always endeavor to live up to the demands or expectations of our role in children's life. Teaching and parenting is of course a privilege and scarred trust, and the closer we work together, the more fruitful the opportunities for each and every child continue to be in our school. On the occasion of 30th celebration of excellence, I take this opportunity to gratefully thank my dedicated faculty, painstaking administrative staff, and hardworking Karmacharis for bringing the institution to the present laudable level. I congratulate everyone who has bent his or her shoulder to make today's annual function, celebration of excellence, fun-filled and successful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for continuously inspiring us to do our best and achieve goals. Thank you for your guidance and motivation. Thank you very much, sir.
First time in fire ring jump, Neha is the sole girl to represent her talent and class so as to motivate others for the future. In order to achieve the above discussed attributes, our young gymnasts are all set with their performance for you to applaud and appreciate. To begin with, the first set of exercises, we will have the floor exercises. In this, we will have both front and back rolls simultaneously. Forward and back roll is a basic gymnastics move that looks like a graceful somersault. And here the need is of the balance on the balls of the feet, the squat position. Forward roll exercise. First time girls are taking part in gymnastics. Front roll exercises performed by the girl gymnast of the Mann School. Rotary movement of the body is called the cartwheel. spokes of a turning wheel. Back handstand roll, you can see right now. You have to roll back, stand on your hand and then again roll back. Back handstand roll performed in the gymnastics of Mann school. Which is termed as dive and roll. And in this they will jump, dive and roll over a height of a set of 3 students in 3 groups. 3 students are giving a height and you have to jump over them. Oh, they are not able to do that. Jump and roll exercise. Jump, dive and roll over a height of a set of 3 students in 3 groups. And on the other hand, the girl gymnasts are performing backhand stroke, backhand roll as well. Exercises will be displayed on a vaulting horse. Ladies and gentlemen, you will now witness the gymnasts splitting of the pommel horse, followed by a front roll. Pommel horse positioned in, we call it parallel position here. Gymnast is spinning on the pommel horse, followed by a front roll. On the pommel horse that is positioned parallelly, and they have to jump and take a front roll. Keep them encouraged. Put your hands together. Next, we will see the gymnast performing the split on a height. Now, the gymnast sits and gives the pommel horse a height, some more height, so that it becomes a little bit more difficult. Our jokers are not able to do that. Requires tremendous flexibility and mind and the balance of mind that we provide the height on the pommel horse. Here comes the first one. Jumps very nicely, magnificently. Beautifully done, absolutely clear. It seems easy because they have practiced a lot, but it requires a lot of flexibility, practice and balance of mind. On the height. Dear audience, now you will witness the splitting over vertical horse. Vertical horse has will increase the difficulty level for the young gymnasts and is performed to check the maximum reach of the gymnast. Now here we have increased the difficulty level of the jump. Earlier it was in a horizontal position and now it's in a vertical position. And moreover, it will have height also. It adds to the difficulty level. It's not that easy. First one absolutely clean. Split jump over the vertical pommel horse with a height and front roll. Jumping, front roll. Split jump over the height and the front roll. Perfect landing, front roll. Perfect jump, front roll. Perfect landing, front roll. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again for the performance to check the maximum reach of the gymnast. Now this is the time for a jump through the ring, and then after they will jump through a fire ring as well. Now we'll arrange for a ring over here. The ring has been positioned. The perfect position of the ring is very important here. If it is positioned in the wrong way, it can cause injury. The ring is set. And now for the first ring jump. Here comes the first small one, absolutely clean, magnificently done, clear as a whistle, beautifully done, front roll as well. Here comes next set of gymnasts, going in a sync, jumping through the ring over the horizontal pommel horse. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again. And now, the simple ring will turn into a fire ring. It adds a little bit more difficulty level. Seems dangerous, and you have to be very careful. No. This is fire, not fun. The first one, the small ones again, absolutely clean, beautifully done. A jump and a front roll, jump and a front roll. Jump and a front roll, can't touch the neck, jump and a front roll, without touching your neck, absolutely clean. through the fire ring. And dear audience, Neha was the only girl gymnast who jumped through the fire ring. Please put your hands together for Neha as well. First time the girls taking part in gymnastic activities. Dear audience, the young gymnasts are getting ready to form the human pyramids now. It is an acrobatic formation of 3 or more people, in which 2 or more people support a tier of high people, who in turn may support other higher tiers of the people. People above the bottom tier may kneel or stand on the shoulders, backs, or thighs of the people below them. So now our gymnasts will be laying the mattresses and preparing for the pyramids formation. And now for the first pyramid formation, the students are arranging themselves, they are taking their positions. We have a group of 2 groups of girls on the extreme sides, and in the middle we have boys gymnasts. Everybody put your hands together for a magnificent formation made by our students, our gymnasts. It requires a lot of flexibility and strength of mind. Here comes the next formation of pyramid. May kneel or stand on the shoulders, backs or thighs of the people below them. Give them a big round of applause. And now for the next pyramid formation. Seems quite easier, but it takes a lot to perform this kind of activities. You have to give your 100% in a team spirit. And now for the next pyramid formation. Joining their hands and showing up something like a Mexican wave. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Now, dear audience, the gymnasts, both girls and boys, deserve accolades for their hard work. It was a blend of meticulous work, displaying acrobatic movements. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the gymnasts who have been working day and night for performing the annual function, the gymnasts.
Dear audience, a huge round of applause is needed.
Yes, again one. Recording the video. Yes, ready? 1, 2, 3, start.
1, 2, 3, start.
The latest volume of the annual school magazine has been released by our honorable chief guest, Mr. Sanjay Goyal, Director, Education and Sports. Thank you very much, sir. But the Sandeep Gupta Cricket Trophy is lifted by Vyasians. I request the housemaster, assistant housemaster to please be here.
फुल स्टैंड अब बैठ जाओ नीचे ये बैठ जाओ नीचे
And here we have Assistant House Master of Vyas House, Mr. Arun Sharma. Along with Vikhyat, Captain of Cricket Team. A huge round of applause is required from you, dear audience. This year, we have introduced a new badminton trophy. Earlier, it was a shield. So this brand new badminton trophy goes to Budhians. Buddha House Housemaster, you are requested to be here. Since Buddha House has been winning this trophy consecutively for 3 years, so the replica of the same goes to them. If any house keeps winning the trophy in a stretch for 5 years, the running trophy is awarded to the house to be kept forever with them to glorify their win. In this context, the running shield for badminton goes to Buddha House. And here we have Mr. Vishaldi, Buddha House Housemaster. We have Mr. Rajesh Vashisht, Tutor, Buddha House. To lift the football cup, my call is for Vyasians. I request Vyas House Housemaster, and here we have Mr. Somesh, Housemaster Vyas House, along with his team. Next, the basketball trophy, which is Aribom Somi Sharma Memorial Basketball Trophy, is in the name of our ex-student Aribom Somi Sharma. And this year, it is lifted by Budhians. May I request Buddha House Housemaster and his team to be here. And here we have Mr. Vishaldeep, Housemaster Buddha House, accepting the trophy from our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sanjay Goyal. Cross Country and Old Students Run is an annual event where not only the students of the 3 houses, but the old students and parents also participate actively. Every house gets points for their run. The cumulative scores of the same for every house decides the trophy. This year, this cross-country trophy is going to Vyas House. Congratulations, Vyas House. Congratulations, Vyasians, once again. The smiling faces of the housemaster and assistant housemaster with his team. Swimming builds endurance, muscle strength, and cardiovascular fitness. The students of the 3 houses swim not only for benefits but also for bringing trophy for their house. This year, in this competition, Buddha House stood winner. Congratulations, Budhians, once again. And we have assistant housemaster, Mr. Pankaj Kumar, along with his team of swimmers. It's the efforts of the students and the entire house. And finally, see, they are lifting the trophy. I would request the audience to please give huge round of applause and please don't spade Vyasians, the winner of the band trophy. My call for Vyas House once again. In tug of war with a goal to win, but tug of war shield goes to Dayanand House. I request Dayanand House Housemaster Mr. A.K. Chok to please be here. We have a tutor from Dayanand House, Mr. Dheeraj. The students are eager to join.
To this side, please.
Congratulations, Dayanand House. The horse riding trophy, which is named as Colonel M.S. Kaur Horse Riding Trophy, is in the honor of an eminent horse rider of Indian Army, Colonel M.S. Kaur. He is the parent of our ex-student. The trophy is made theirs by Buddhians. Buddha House, congratulations once again. Young Mozart, an inter-house instrumental concert, is organized by the school every year in which young musicians exhibit their skills on musical instruments. They are judged by renowned musicians. This year, the Young Mozart Trophy is lifted by Vyasyans. Congratulations, Vyas House. And here we have Housemaster, Assistant Housemaster, HOD Music. Since Vyasyans have bagged this trophy for 3 years in a stretch, so they also deserve the replica of the same. Now moving on to Athletics Trophy. Athletics Trophy was introduced by Wing Commander P.M. Gupta, who was the founder principal of the Mann School. This year, the trophy is going in the safe hands of Buddhians for scoring the maximum points. This year, the trophy is going in the safe hands of Buddhians. Young Mozart Trophy lifted by Vyasyans. Congratulations, Vyas House. Now coming on to Athletics Trophy. The trophy is going in the safe hands of Buddhians for scoring the maximum points by giving a tough fight to the athletes of the three houses. Housemaster Mr. Vishaldi, along with House Tutor Madam Sudesh. Buddhians are also well-deserved recipients of the replica of the same. I request the Housemaster of Buddha House, dear audience, today being the 4th Sunday of the month of November is celebrated as NCC Day. It is a moment of pride to announce the intra-school NCC trophy introduced last year to acknowledge the efforts of the NCC troops and to motivate them to do the best of their endeavors. It goes to NCC Air Wing. I request Mr. Vishaldi, Airno NCC Air Wing, to lift the trophy. And here we have Airno NCC Air Wing, Mr. Vishaldi. Academics Trophy 2018 and 19 will be of the house which has scored the maximum points in academics throughout the year. And this year, the trophy goes to Dayanand House. Congratulations to the Housemaster, Mr. A.K. Chok, Assistant Housemaster, Mr. Vijender Singh.
Yes, please.
Principal's Award of Excellence is awarded to a student for showcasing his or her best performance in scholastic as well as co-scholastic areas. It is given to the best boy and the best girl of the school every year to motivate them as well as others to perform better year after year. With due consent of all, the BK Suits Principal Award of Excellence for the best boy of the school goes to Vibhu Juneja, Buddha House. Congratulations, Vibhu Juneja. Vibhu Juneja, School Vice Captain Boys. A pleasant surprise for Vibhu Juneja as well, I guess. His broad smile is showing that even he didn't know that he was the best boy. Congratulations, Vibhu Juneja. And the best girl of the school goes to Anjali Arya. Anjali Arya from Commerce Stream. Again a Buddhian. Anjali Arya, School Vice Captain Girls. My call for Anjali Arya, please.
बोले खड़ा हो जाए बोले जल्दी सामने चले जाओ सामने अरे भाई तो साइड हो जाओ
Now, I would humbly request Now, I would humbly request the Chief Guest of the Day, Mr. Sanjay Goyal, Director, Education and Sports, to inspire us with his words of wisdom. Sir, please.
Shri J.S. Mann ji, Chairman, Mann School Delhi, Mrs. Mann, Commander V.K. Banga, Principal, Mrs. Banga, all other invited eminent guests, teachers, proud parents, and my very dear students. It's a pleasure for me to be here on this excellent celebration of Mann School Delhi here. In fact, it is always exciting to come back to school. After being the Director Education, in last 2 months, I think this is my 8th or 9th visit to the annual day celebration of various schools. And whenever I go, it serves 3 purposes for me. One is that you become nostalgic, you try to relive your days. Because not very long ago, just 20 years back, I was also part of the same student fraternity. And I can understand how excited and energetic like students are when they are doing performances, they are receiving awards in these annual day celebrations. So it makes me relive my time and I come back to the basics of life. Second help is that because we are running around 1100 government schools, I can make out where we stand vis-a-vis some of the best academic institutions of the state. So it gives me a very definite comparative analysis so that in case anything has to be replicated in our schools, it gives me an idea and I can do that. And third benefit I get is that it helps me to interact and to see what the young minds are doing. Because this is the time that you can see what they are performing, what they are doing, and where we have gone in last 20 years since when I left the school. So I thank the management, especially Commander Banga, for inviting me here and giving me this opportunity to come here. My heartiest congratulations to all the prize winners. Like I understand, it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of labor, lot of effort, and it's a lot of sacrifice of your personal time which you could have otherwise spent on fun and pleasure when you make this performance and you come up to this level. My heartiest congratulations to all the prize winners. I am sure the way you have done today, you will be doing it in the future, and it will be a kind of, I will say, it will be an example for others also, that how they can bring laurels not only to the school, but also to your family, to the society and to the nation. My deepest sense of appreciation to all the participants of the cultural program which we have just seen. In fact, I am very sorry that I have preponed my speech and the host show is coming afterwards. But whatever performance I have seen, it was like school band show first, then it was a gymnastic show, then a musical symphony, and then host show coming up. I have been as a chief guest in some of the school, but this kind of elaborate and flawless exhibition I have not seen anywhere. So my heartiest deep sense of appreciation and congratulations to the management, to the director of the show, whomsoever has designed it, especially to the principal sir. It reflects on the commitment of the management and the teaching community. As I am told, almost 40% of the students of the school have participated in one kind of event or the other. So it is like a inclusive program for everybody. It's like a participation for everybody, so that there is a sense of belongingness to the program, and it reflects on the management and their values, that they want every child to be participative and nobody should be left behind. So it's a rare thing to see. My heartiest congratulations to you. Whenever I go to any of the school, there are certain common points which I make it a point to discuss with all of you. For me, schools are temples of knowledge. They are the places where we not only nurture talent but also skills of various kinds. Skills are not just academic skills. Academic skills, I mean, say reading and writing. Obviously, academic skills of reading and writing have their own virtues and they are required so that it stimulates your intellect and you become a better citizen in the times to come and you make good livelihood for yourself. But over and above the academic skills, we have other skills which are definitely required in today's time. They are the life handling skills. What are these life handling skills? These are the skills to be more tolerant in the society. These are the skills to be calm and poised in the times of adversity. These are the skills how to be say at peace with yourself. This is what we want in today's world. I feel that education it's not just like looking outside, being educated, being say reading and writing and then looking outside. It is more to look inside, to be more peaceful with yourself and to be more poised with yourself, and how to face when there is an adversity. I have seen situations where somebody is highly educated, somebody has a PhD degree, has an IT degree, is a say AIMS graduate, and God forbid if some tragedy strikes him or his some dear ones, he gets shattered. He doesn't know how to handle this life-threatening crisis. So every education, every extracurricular which you have done in your life, it goes down the drain. So I personally feel that in education, not only academics, these life handling skills are much important, and this is where our teachers, our principal, everybody whomsoever is a stakeholder should be doing that job, so that the citizens are not only educated but they are responsible and they are more resilient to face the adversities of the world. If you see Delhi education sector, I feel very lucky to be director at this moment when so many things are happening in education sector in Delhi. The present government is totally committed to the education sector. This is the first time that almost 25% of the state budget is being given to education sector. It has never happened in the history of Delhi. It has never happened in the history of any other state. So it's a matter for pride for all of us that this is the weightage we give to human resource development of the city. If you talk about various types of say development, be it infrastructure, more than 100 new schools are upcoming in various places of Delhi. More than 20,000 new additional classrooms are being constructed in Delhi. We have a proposal of say around 1.5 lakh CCTVs in all the classrooms and public places of Delhi. If you talk about teacher education, I am also a product of Delhi, say government school. I could not have imagined that today we are sending our teachers to places like Finland, Cambridge University and Singapore for leadership skills and pedagogy training. This is first time it is happening in Delhi. You talk about the curriculum, as I told you about the life handling skills. See that education is more about seeing inside than looking outside. That is why we have just started happiness curriculum in the schools, which was launched by His Holiness Dalai Lama ji. So this is where the children are taught how to be, they are taught about mindfulness, how to be more concentrated in the class, and how to be well prepared to face the adversities of life. All this is happening in the arena of Delhi. I feel lucky, and whenever I come to schools like this, because I have no hesitation to say that Mann School is one of the finest academic institutions in the city. It has a very impressive alumni, I am told, and the way I have seen the cultural performances, the participation, and the academic excellence, I am sure that under the impressive leadership of Mr. Mann and Commander Banga and the whole teaching team which you have, you will be touching new heights in the times to come. The school has a very excellent campus. And like such kind of stress which you are giving on extracurriculars and sports, it is yet to see. It's, I think, the vision of the promoter that they foresee that there will be a paucity of space in Delhi, and because the education is not only education, it's all about the overall personality development of the student, that you have kept such a big space for yourself. My hats off to the vision of the promoter that they could foresee, and now they are implementing and reaping the benefit of all that. I also feel that education is basically, it's a nation building exercise. In every society, wherever we go, doctors and teachers have a very special place. I feel that whereas a doctor saves a life, a teacher grooms a life. He is into a nation building exercise. If I talk about country as a whole, see, we at this juncture, we have the youngest able-bodied population in the world. Around 65 crores young population in the age group of 14 to 45, who can do wonders, who can do everything for the society. Today we live with them. Now it's up to us what we do with this population. If we make them educated, if we make them sensitive, if we make them aware to the today's reality, they are priceless assets to us, and this is then they will take the country to a next paradigm level. But if we falter in your duty as a teacher or as academic institutions, then this huge young population will become a liability. The country will come to a chaos, and we are witnessing such situation in other countries, say in Gulf or in North Africa, where they have not been able to handle the young population, and the countries are on the verge of civil wars. So I feel that teaching community and the academic institutions they have a very paramount role in the nation building exercise. And I am sure that with a dedicated team of all the professionals and commitment, we should be able to keep up to that expectation and make our society a great and livable place to live. I again thank the Mr. Banga for inviting me here, because initially I was reluctant, like there were other pre-commitments also. But having come here, I feel really lucky. I am able to see such a nice campus, such a nice environment, the participation of all this. And it's not because I am here and the management is here. It's actually a reflection on the values and the principles which the present day management attaches to the students and to the society in general. My best wishes to all of you, and I am sure that whatever heights you have touched in today, you will be touching newer heights in future. Again, my congratulations to all the prize winners. My deep sense of appreciation again to all the participants. I am sorry I could not see the horse show and the cultural show. I wish I could have been here. It must be a marvelous show, and lot of efforts go into all that. But anyway, I will take a CD. I am told there is a live streaming also of the event, so I will take a CD and it will be a fun to watch. And my best wishes to all of you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Bhamdi, Harshit, Zareen, Jerry, Janapriya, Suzanne, Ashradev on Faryad, and Dan on North Star. So now the horse riders of the equestrian club of the Mann School are gearing up for the single vaulting events. Shivam Sharma will be coming on. Tara here, Govind on Blue Max. Sahil Tanwar, Aryan Raj on Maverick, Senkin on Bumper, Ashwadev on Furion, Gan on North Star. And now for the next event on the line, hanky picking. The riders pick up hankies while they are galloping on horses. First of all, the first rider, Govind Galyan on Blue Max, leading the group here. Govind Galyan on Blue Max. Perfect pinning. And here comes Gan. Missed by a whisker. Perfect one. Misses by a whisker. And now we are going to witness double tent pegging. The term tent pegging means uprooting the enemy tents. It has come to us from the ancient time. The tip shall not have a jagged edge. It should be carried in the right hand only. So here comes the first rider. Absolutely perfect. The team of Govind Galyan on Blue Max and Sahil Tanwar on North Star. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to put your hands together when they do it well. Now we have Minank on Tohana and Gan on Maverick for the team 2. Absolutely perfect. And now for the cross tents in the opposite direction to each other. Both of them absolutely perfect. Gan is on to the right hand side. Both of them absolutely perfect. And the riders are now getting ready for the show jumping. They will be getting ready for the show jumping now. We have all in all 7 jumps with us. The first jump will be the vertical one. The second one is a parallel jump. Third jump, you can see here two students. One of the students is reading a newspaper, and one of them is drinking a cup of tea. A table jump. Absolutely perfect. And then number 5. A combination vertical to parallel, absolutely clean. And then number 6, once again a vertical jump. Number 6, a vertical jump, absolutely clear. Next show jump we have Govind on Blue Max. Clearing jump number 3. Jump. Missed the combination by this the parallel one. Gate jump. He's heading towards number 6 and 7 vertical and parallel jumps. Vertical is clear and the parallel is clear. A rider Harshit on Juliet. Number 3, table jump is clear. Combination of vertical and parallel A and B.
बूढ़े पढ़े लिखे नहीं होते गधे होते हैं दिमाग से
Riding on North Star, gone. Clears the second one easily. Heading towards gate number 3, table jump, and now heading for the combination of vertical and parallel. Absolutely clean. And now for jump number 6, the vertical, and the last one, 7, the parallel one. There's the clear vertical, and now the parallel one. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sahil Anwar on Kirtiman. Second jump is clear. And now for the third one. Table jump, absolutely clean. Now he's heading towards a combination of vertical to parallel. Vertical, parallel, absolutely clean. And now for number 6, the vertical, and the last one, parallel one. Ladies and gentlemen, put up your hands together for all the fire jumpers, for all the horse riders, and now we are waiting for the fire jump. All the fire jumpers here, 1, 2, number 3, Harshit. Here comes Dan, Sahil Anwar, bumper refuses. So once again, give them a big round of applause. The Equestrian Club of the Mann School. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Our guest of honor, Mr. Joachim Kibelstein, Chairman Mr. J.S. Mann, Mrs. Sarita Mann, Principal Commander V.K. Banga, Mrs. Banga, Mr. Gaurav Mann, guests, parents, members of staff and MOS, Hamare Karmchari and my dear Nancy. It gives me immense pleasure and honor on behalf of the old students to address this wonderful gathering. We have greatly rejoiced the display of skill and talent coupled with grace. As a pass out of this esteemed school, I really did appreciate the passion and commitment displayed by each individual student. This is a shared showcase of the bright future that all Mathsians will excel in their future endeavors. It is my humble duty and responsibility to acknowledge the respect shown by the principal, beloved teachers and students in welcoming us and treating us as a part of this wonderful family. This day has been one of the greatest days of our lives since for the past so many years. Now, as I come to address this gathering, I feel elevated and extremely honored. What I am today, and I am sure other MOS members would also agree to the fact that this prestigious institution has had a great role in shaping our futures. I have always believed that we have two mothers, one who has given birth to us and the other our school, which has taken care of imbibing in us the greatest values and principles of life, which in turn transform a child into a socially acceptable and responsible individual. I stand here on behalf of all Student Society MOS. All students have always been an integral part of every esteemed educational institution, especially boarding school. We have spent our childhood here, being an integral part of this extended family for so many wonderful years. As a token of love and appreciation for our teachers and Karamchari, who were there to show us the guidance path and handhold us through darkness to that eternal light of education and wisdom. We all stand here in sheer respect to honor them as a mark of gratitude. Continuing with the same tradition, we all students of the Mann School would like to honor our staff members who have completed 10 years of dedication in service. On behalf of MOS, I would like to call upon Mrs. and Mr. Adil Murtada to give away a token of appreciation to the teachers and Karamcharis. Mr. Adil Murtada was the first head boy of the school, passed out from batch 95. So starting with honoring teachers who have completed 10 years, I would like to call Mr. Jayanta Adhikari,
योगेश जी नीचे से
Ms. Seema Rana. Ma'am has completed 10 years of service in the Mann School. Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Deepa Sharma. We, the old group of MOS, we started this tradition in the year 2005, and this tradition is going on and on. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Gurpreet Singh.
Dear audience, don't forget clapping, please.
Mr. Gurpreet Singh is heading our F&B department of the school, and I'm sure every MOS member will be happy to honor him. Now I'd like to call upon Karamcharis of the Mann School who have completed 10 years of service. Mr. Raju.
And let it continue.
Mr. Rohtash. I'm sure this must be a proud honor for our first school head boy of the Mann School, honoring our respected teachers and Karamcharis. Mr. Kanhaiya Mukhia. Mr. Sunil Kumar, Mr. Rajiv Mukhia, we proudly can say that these Karamcharis are the backbone of the school. They were in school day and night and support in the best of the way.
Applause is well needed from you, dear audience.
Mr. Tapan Kumar, Mrs. Parmeshwar,
Your applauses will not only make them feel happy for their endeavors, but it will energize you as well. So keep applauding.
ladies and gentlemen, since the school has been growing since days of inception, please welcome Mr. Jagannath Parida for completion 20 years in the school. 20 years is a big thing. Mrs. Kusum Pal. Mr. Sahdev Mukhia for completing 20 years of dedicated service. Now we shall be honoring Mrs. Nirmala for completing 25 years in the Mann School. 25 years. It's an honor for every mosque member to honor our Karamcharis. It's a proud moment. Mr. Arvind Kumar Pal, ये वो कर्मचारी है जब हम स्कूल में पढ़ते थे तब सारे दिन हम इनको देखते थे. These are one proud stone for the Mann School. Please give a big clap for them. Mr. Ganesh Das, there is nothing enough to honor them, but still, if we members of mosque are trying to thank you, our Karamcharis of our school, Shri Dharmender for completing 25 years in the Mann School. Mr. Dharmender is one of the strong pillars of the Mann School, and when we used to study in school, we used to say that yes, an employee has to be like him. So we are really proud that today we are honoring him. So thank you, Mr. Azim Uzzada. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much. Shown by you. Can ever be. Thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Sugriv, Secretary Moss. The association of the alumni to its institution is the key to the growth of the institution. Thank you, Moss, once again. Thank you to all its members. We have a breathtaking performance that takes us to the flashback narrating the amazing journey of development by India, termed as Parivartan, the change, जिसके द्वारा कृषि, शिक्षा, खेलकूद एवं सुरक्षा बल के क्षेत्रों में सन 1947 के बाद हुई प्रगति को दर्शाया जाएगा. कृपया इस प्रस्तुतिकरण तथा इसके संवादों को ध्यान पूर्वक सुने. It's over to you, cultural group now.
दादाजी, आज तो आप बहुत खुश लग रहे हैं.
हाँ बेटा, यह खुशी उस आजादी का एहसास है जो हमें 15 अगस्त 1947 को प्राप्त हुई थी. संपूर्ण भारत ने आजादी का जश्न मनाया था.
कैसा जश्न और कैसी आजादी? दादाजी बताइए ना.
अरे ठीक है बेटा, सुनाता हूँ. बेटा जी, यह बात है 15 अगस्त 1947 की, जब भारत दास्ता की बेड़ियों से मुक्त होकर स्वाधीन हुआ. वह अत्यंत उल्लास और प्रसन्नता का क्षण था. हम एक नए युग का आगमन करने जा रहे थे. उसी क्षण से भारत ने अपनी सफलता की अंतहीन खोज प्रारंभ की. सीमित साधनों से असीमित सुविधाओं का सफर नैतिक मूल्यों पर चलकर ही संभव हो पाया है बेटा. राह कितनी भी कठिन रही और मुश्किलें कितनी ही बड़ी, हम भारतीयों के कदम कभी भी नहीं डगमगाए, क्योंकि हमारी ताकत हमारे आदर्श और संस्कृति थी. इसी शक्ति के कारण आज हमारी गिनती विश्व के गिने चुने अग्रणी देशों में होती है, चाहे वह शिक्षा का क्षेत्र हो, कृषि हो, विज्ञान हो, तकनीकी क्षेत्र हो और फिर खेलकूद ही क्यों ना हो।
दादाजी, हमें पूरी कहानी सुनाइए ना।
आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाएं झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाएं झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। उत्तर में रखवाली करता पर्वत राज विराट है, दक्षिण में चरणों को धोता सागर का सम्राट है। जमुना जी के तट को देखो गंगा का ये घाट है, बाट बाट में हाट हाट में यहाँ निराला ठाट है। देखो ये तस्वीरें अपने गौरव की अभिमान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
बच्चों, हमारा संविधान 1950 को लागू हुआ और हमारा भारतवर्ष गणतंत्र घोषित किया गया। जहां हर्षोल्लास का पर्व था, वहीं विकट समस्याएं भी मुंह बाएं खड़ी थी, जैसे कृषि, उद्योग, खेलकूद और सुरक्षा बल आधुनिकता से कोसों दूर थे। केवल था तो मनोबल, जिसके सहारे हमने 2 युद्ध जीतकर भारत को गौरवान्वित किया। तो आओ बच्चों, आज मैं तुम्हें दिखाता हूं भारत की प्रगति का सफर आजादी के बाद के 2 दशकों का।
काले मेघा पानी तो बरसाओ, बिजली की तलवार नहीं बूंदों के बाण चलाओ। मेघा छाए बरखा लाए, गिर गिर आए, गिर के आए। कहीं मन मचल मचल, नहीं हो चल संभल संभल। गए दिन बदल तू घर से निकल, बरसने वाला अब रेत दुविधा के दिन बीत गए, भैया मल्हार सुनाओ। राजा जी के
देश है दुनिया का गहना। कहीं जंगल शौक जवानों के, कहीं करतब तीर कमानों के, यहाँ नित नित मेले, यहाँ नित नित मेले सजते हैं, नित ढोल और ताशे बजते हैं। दिल भर के लिए दिलदार है हम, दुश्मन के लिए तलवार है हम। मैदान में अगर हम डट जाए, मुश्किल है कि पीछे हट जाए।
अरे वाह दादाजी, ये तो बहुत अच्छा है। आगे की कहानी?
अरे रुको रुको बेटा, थोड़ा धीरज धरो, सुनाता हूँ। कहानी अगले 3 दशकों की। यह दौर था विकास और उन्नति का। यह वह समय था जब भारत ने औद्योगिक एवं प्रौद्योगिक क्षेत्र में नए आयाम स्थापित की। पोखरण परीक्षण हो या अंतरिक्ष में उपग्रह की स्थापना, कृषि का आधुनिकीकरण हो या दूरसंचार में केबल का पदार्पण। अरे बेटा, कारगिल युद्ध में तो भारतीय सेना ने आधुनिक हथियारों से लैस होकर दुश्मन को नाकोचनी चलवाई। हम हर क्षेत्र में आगे बढ़ रहे थे। तो चलो आओ देखते हैं उन्नति के अगले 3 दशकों की कहानी।
बार बार हाँ बोलो यार, हाँ अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार, हाँ बार बार हाँ बोलो यार, हाँ अपनी जीत हो उनकी हार, हाँ कोई हमसे जीत न पावे। चले चलो मिट जावे जो टकरावे। चले चलो भले घोर अंधेरा छावे। चले चलो कोई राह में ना थम जावे। चले चलो टूट गई जा उंगली मुट्ठी, 500 लीटर बन गई मुट्ठी, एका बढ़ता ही जावे। चले चलो कोई कितना भी बहकावे। चले चलो कोई हमसे जीत न पावे। चले चलो मिट जावे जो टकरावे। चले चलो सुनो घंटी बजी स्कूल की, चलो स्कूल तुमको पुकारे। पल 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 रोशनी जो
लो बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो, चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तान। हमने कहा है तुम भी कहो, हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा। आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा।
हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
अब हमारी समझ में आया कि ये सुविधाएं हमें कितने कठिन परिश्रम से प्राप्त हुई हैं।
हाँ बेटा जी, वर्षों की मेहनत का रंग ही आज के परिवेश में देखने को मिलता है। 21वीं शताब्दी के भारत का स्वरूप अत्यंत प्रगतिशील है। विश्व पटल पर भारत को आज सम्मान की दृष्टि से देखा जाता है और भारत की गिनती विश्व के प्रमुख देशों में होती है। आज मेक इन इंडिया और डिजिटल इंडिया जैसे अभियान देश का स्वरूप ही बदल रहे हैं। अब हम पूर्ण रूप से विकसित देशों की श्रेणी में सम्मिलित होने के लिए पूर्णतः अग्रसर हैं। तो आइए 21वीं सदी के प्रगतिशील भारत के प्रस्तुतिकरण का विवरण ध्यान
धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला, धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला, हर मौसम रंगीला। ऐसा देश है मेरा, ओ ऐसा देश है मेरा, ऐसा देश है मेरा, हाँ ऐसा देश है मेरा। बोले पपीहा कोयल गाए, बोले पपीहा कोयल गाए, सावन घिर के आए। ऐसा देश है मेरा, ओ ऐसा देश है मेरा, ऐसा देश है मेरा, हाँ ऐसा देश है मेरा।
नस नस मेरी खोले, हाय कुछ करिए, कुछ करिए, कुछ करिए, बस बस बड़ा बोले, अब कुछ करिए। ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए, तू बेतरिए क्या मरिए, हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए, तू बेतरिए क्या मरिए।
की, थोड़ी सी धूल मेरी धरती की, मेरे वतन की, थोड़ी सी खुशबू वाली से मस्त पवन की, थोड़ी सी धौंकने वाली धक 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 सांसें, जिनमें हो जुनू जुनू वो बूंदें लाल लहू की। ये सब तो मिला मिला ले, फिर रंग तो खिला खिला ले, ये सब तो मिला मिला ले, फिर रंग तो खिला खिला ले। और मोहे तुरंग दे बसंती यारा, मोहे तुरंग दे बसंती, मोहे 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 रंग दे बसंती, बसंती रंग दे बसंती, मोहे रंग दे बसंती, बसंती रंग दे बसंती। तो देखा आपने बच्चों, यह है हमारा स्वर्णिम इतिहास।
दादाजी, अब हमें समझ आ गया कि हमारे देश की प्रगति का मूलभूत आधार हमारे नैतिक मूल्य ही हैं। सत्य की राह पर चलकर ही हम अपने देश का परचम संपूर्ण विश्व में लहरा सकते हैं।
जी बेटा जी, सही समझे। सत्यमेव जयते ही हमारी सफलता का मूल मंत्र है।
सच से नजरें हटाए क्यों, खुद को बदलना है अगर बदलूंगा मैं तेरे लिए, शोलों पे चलना है अगर चल दूंगा मैं तेरे लिए, मेरे खून की हर बूंद में संकल्प हो तेरे जान का, ना तो मुझे तो तू कहे हो सुर्ख रंग
Dear audience, hope you have enjoyed the colorful and musical way chosen by the Maxians to remind all of us about the hard-earned freedom and the development shown by Indians in the post-independence era to be one of the most developed nations in the world. Now, I would humbly request all of you to give a huge round of applause for this cultural show. Today, we would be awarding individual mementos and house trophies as well. Moving on, the first one to be felicitated today is the best athlete senior boy, and he's none other than Sahil Tawar from Buddha House. Sahil Tawar, best athlete senior boy. Audience, keep clapping please. No movement is required from the audience at all. Audience, kindly settle down and keep clapping. And here comes Toko running. Now, best athlete from junior boys is none other than Chanchit. Chanchit from Vyas House.
Audience, put your hands together for Best Swimmer of the Year, Senior Division Boys category, Abhir Chadha from Buddha House.
Congratulations, Abhir. And now Priyanshi has been chosen as the best swimmer among the girls category. Priyanshi from Buddha House once again. Audience, please keep clapping. Keep clapping, audience.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Best Swimmer of the Year, Junior Division Boys category, Karan Rana from Vyasa House.
Congratulations, Karan Rana. Karan has brought laurels to the school in various swimming competitions. Now, coming to the Best Photographers category, Monica Kedia from Vyas House, the best photographer.
Another girl for Best Photographer, Girls Division. Girls Division, the Best Photographer, Somyanath from Buddha House.
This proves girls are no less. Congratulations, Soumya. Again, Abudian, Govind Galyan as Best Gymnast from the boys category. Govind Galyan. Congratulations, Govind. Coming to the Best Footballer. Best Footballer trophy is in the name of Keshi Panjwani. Keshi Panjwani, our old student, he was also a school captain in session 2004 and 5. He was passionate for football. So the Best Footballer trophy on the name of Keshi Panjwani goes to Lal Ruth Fella. Lal Ruth Fella from Abula House. Congratulations, Fella.
The Best Rider, Boys Division, Sahil Tanwar from Buddha House.
You must have seen Sahil Tanwar today as well in that horse show. Sahil Tanwar, Buddha House, congratulations.
A magnificent horse rider.
The best horse rider among the girls, we have Jannat Sahani waiting to be felicitated. Jannat Sahani, again Abudian.
And now, dear audience, put your hands together for the Best Sportsperson of the Year, Boys Division, Shivam Gupta, also the captain of the school.
Well said, sir.
Shivam Gupta from Buddha House.
On behalf of Shivam, we have another scholar from Buddha House, Shalab, receiving the trophy. The best sportsperson from the girls category again goes to Jannat of Buddha House. Jannat Sahani, Buddha House.
And now, dear audience, for the chess trophy. And the chess trophy for the year goes to Vyasa House.
And here we have Housemaster Mr. Sumesh, Madam Monica, Tutor Vyas House, Mr. Arun Sharma, Assistant Housemaster Vyas House, and his team, lifting the chess trophy.
And now moving further, and the table tennis shield goes to Buddha House. Put your hands together for table tennis shield 2018 that goes to Buddha House. And the tennis trophy goes to Dayanand House.
Congratulations, Dayanand House. And here we have tutors of Dayanand House, Mr. Ruchi Shankar and Madam Bela Shankar.
The Volleyball Cup goes to Buddha House again. Volleyball Cup. Buddha House, the proud winner of the Volleyball Cup 2018.
Madam Sudesh and the team of Buddha House lifting the Volleyball Cup. Congratulations, Buddhians. Is introduced by alumnus 1995 batch Lieutenant Colonel Prahlad Oinam in the memory of his loving father, late Shri Oinam Bihari Singh, which goes to the house that displays an impressive marching. This year, this trophy will be making Vyasians proud of them. Congratulations, Vyas House, for your impressive marching. Your synchronized hand movements have lifted this trophy. You've lifted this trophy. Congratulations, Vyas House. We have Housemaster Mr. Sumesh, Madam Monica, tutor Vyas House, members of Vyas House, to the Gentleman's Trophy. This year, the trophy is lifted by none other than Vyasians once again. Congratulations, Vyas House. And here we have the proud winners of the Gentleman's Trophy, Vyasians. Mr. Sumesh, once again, Housemaster. Mr. Arun Sharma, Assistant Housemaster. Madam Monica, the entire team, with a broad smile on their faces. And here we have Madam Lily, HOD-IT. Again, a Vyasian.
So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all the gentlemen and ladies of Vyas House.
Heartiest congratulations to the entire Vyas House team. Dear audience, your applauses, your claps are still missing. Please give a huge round of applause. And let it not stop, because it's the time for the ultimate trophy, the trophy for which the three houses compete the entire year. Now, the most awaited moment for all the three houses who have struggled and competed in the inter-house competitions as teams against each other in various events, which not only include sports and games, but also academics and co-curricular competitions from the enviable position of the winning house, which would be elatedly awarded the Flag House of the Year title. This year, the ultimate, the splendid trophy, the Flag House trophy, is bringing a proud moment for none other than Buddhians. Congratulations, Buddha House. Congratulations to the Housemaster. Congratulations to the Assistant Housemaster. And you can see the thrill, the enthusiasm of the students and the entire house. A huge round of applause is required, dear audience, from your side. It is a year-long effort which has made them lift this trophy. Last year as well, Buddha House had been the Flag House. Congratulations, Buddha House. Congratulations once again.
थोड़ा सा पीछे से कर लीजिए योगेश जी प्लीज पीछे से
Of the Flag House winning second time in a row. So here we have the proud winner of the Flag House, Buddha House. All of them are for a group photograph.
Make some noise now. 1, 2, 3, start!
It's really a proud moment for any house to win the Flag House.
Deputy Director Education Northwest A to please be here. I would request Sir to please felicitate Madam Anima Horo. Madam Anima Horo, Deputy Director Education Northwest A, honored by Mr. Joachim Kefferstein.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam, for your presence. Now, may I request our Honorable Principal Commander V.K. Banga to please honor Mr. Joachim Kefferstein from Ministry of Education, Germany.
Mr. Joachim Kefferstein from the Ministry of Germany, who has been here for a program, a sustainable development program.
Dear Chairman, dearest friend Mr. Mann, Honorable Commander Banga, honorable guests, dear teachers, dear students, and all the other guests. I have been experiencing lots of schools in my task when I was in the ministry. I was in charge of 560 schools. But being in the schools together with the minister, I have never experienced such a wonderful school than Mr. Mann, or the Mann School is. So, congratulations, all of you. I'm very proud of being friends to the school now. And yeah, we'll go on this friendship. I've come here to share experience of SDGs with the students. Coming here, I thought I should teach the Indian students about SDGs, but I came here and found out that you students know more, almost more of these things than our German students are. So I'm amazed and I'm learning from you. And for me, the most important SDG is SDG 4, education. Education is the key thing for everything. Reduce poverty, increase health, reducing climate problems, everything. So, education prepares you all students to take care of this planet. And I'm really glad that we can share, and we will have a conference, Skype conference with our German students 2 weeks on. Let me share on the remembrance of this wonderful cultural show one little experience. 50 years ago, or 55 years ago, I was at school. And at that time, I learned in my geography lesson and our political lessons, India at that time was an underdeveloped country. But now, coming to India for the third time, I find out that you are very smart people, that your country has improved so much. And I'm really pleased to be here and share this with you. You can be proud of being in the school, having the possibility to learn. You can make a good decision in your career because you have had a good education. So my wish to you students, to staff, to everybody here of school and to the country, I will wish you a prosperous future and a future that you would like to stay in this country in. The country needs you, the country needs good educated students, so thank you very much for having me here. One final thing, one sad thing, you know, I will come back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
A warm and graceful evening to our most valued guests, dignitaries, parents, worthy teachers, mosque members and dear friends gathered here. I, Vibhu Janeja, School Vice Captain Boys, on behalf of the Mann School and the entire fraternity of the institution, feel privileged to move the vote of thanks on the 30th celebration of excellence of the Mann School. We acknowledge gratefully the presence of the mentor of the Mann School family, Chairman the Mann School, Mr. J.S. Mann, and Madam Sarita Mann, for their encouragement, guidance, and for providing a stimulating environment for the events in the institution. Our sincere thanks to Mr. Joachim Kefferstein from Ministry of Education, Germany, for his presence on this occasion, as it has added grace to the occasion. We also are thankful to Mrs. Anima Horo for her illuminating and motivating presence. Our gratitude to Reverend Principal the Mann School, Commander V.K. Banga, whose skills and leadership qualities have always shown us the right path of success. I also wish to express my sincere obligation to the manager of the Mann School, Mr. Gaurav Mann, Secretary Mosque, Mr. Subir Kena, Joint Secretary Mosque, Mr. Ashish Khatri, and all the members of Mosque for their continued support to school events and extending time for this mega event. I am grateful to the parents who are always there to support us. I owe thanks to all the participants. Without your dedication and participation, this event would not have been possible. You all deserve admiration. I feel much obliged thanking the people who have been the backbone of the function, our teachers, who made this day special by bringing out the best in us, guiding us and inspiring us. We are grateful to our non-teaching staff who rendered their support with noble actions to the success of this function. Our sincere appreciation to the stage setters, photographers, sound and light engineers, and catering staff who added color and festivity to this evening's event. They all worked day and night to make this event successful. At the end, I once again thank the August gathering for being so patient and encouraging. Thanks to one and all.
Good light to do.
यार अभी ठीक है डिस्टेंस देना पड़ेगा डिस्टेंस चाहिए प्लीज डिस्टेंस चाहिए
I request the parents to be seated. Parents has to name after the chief guest advance. I request all the parents. I request the audience to be seated.
तो कट मार सकते हो यार
हाँ कोई नहीं करो
थोड़ा डिस्टेंस चाहिए ना
चाहिए आपको बताऊं
The honorable guests are leaving now. I request the audience to be seated and we can leave after the guests leave. Of the students of the cultural event, those who are taking part in cultural event, to stay back. They have to, they can go at last after taking their students after changing the dress.